Hey guys, I got another review coming to you, and this time it's going to be on a little tiny high performance flashlight. As you can see right there in the box, Zebralight SC600 MKII. And if you don't know what this is, then you're in for a surprise. This is probably one of the most powerful tiny little EDC pocket flashlights that you can buy right now. 900 lumens out of this little light. And I did a lot of research on candle power forums, and every single time I would ask about a little tiny light like this, the name Zerbralight kept coming up. And I highly suggest you go out and type in Zebralight SC600 MKII on Google and look for yourself on why this flashlight is so amazing. I mean, it's pretty badass. I know you're probably thinking, what is that? That's just a little tiny flashlight. What's the big deal? 900 lumens coming out of this thing. 900 lumens coming out the front. And, you know, a couple years ago that would be unheard of. They used to have another model before this, the SC600. And this is the Mark II, so the second version. And that one was about, I think, 750 lumens, which is still impressive for such a tiny little light. But this is the new one that just came out this summer, and it's amazing. I already took it out, carried it in my pocket, and was doing some filming outside. It's powerful. You shine somebody's eyeballs with this, and you're going to burn their retinas if you're up close. I mean, it's crazy. It hurts. You're seeing these white dots everywhere you look after you shut the light off, because you're like, damn, that is really, really bright. I'm not even exaggerating. Of course, there are more powerful lights out there, but they're always going to be bigger than this. This is probably one of the smallest ones in the 900 lumen range. So pretty nuts. And then I'm sure you guys are probably wondering, well, how much does that cost? It's not cheap, guys. You know, high performance, high quality stuff like this is not cheap. This is $95. Yeah, it's a lot of money for a flashlight especially. But it's high quality. You know, it's going to perform like you would not believe. And hopefully it'll last a long time, and it's just made out of really good materials. Very nice. So let's go ahead and talk about the details on this thing, and then I'll show you an outside beam shot demo of what it can do. So first off, let me start off by saying that this is not a tactical light. This is an EDC light. It's meant for just everyday carry. This is a great light because it has extreme low all the way up to 900 lumens. Pretty incredible. Now, for a size comparison, here's a $5 flashlight from Home Depot, and this is just a piece of crap $5 flashlight with a little tail clicky. It's just a dumb light. There's no circuits in it to do anything other than turn it on and turn it off. I'm not a newcomer to flashlights. I'm not an expert either, but I've been EDCing this mini mag for like 15 years. Very, very cheap, and they're enough just to get by. For $50 now, you can get 3, 4, 5, 600 lumens. For $95 you can have 900 lumens. So pretty incredible stuff. It's an exciting time for people who like high-tech flashlights. Alright, so some of the specs. This thing is very small, as you can see. It fits in the palm of my hand. So very, very compact, which is nice. And it's only 2.8 ounces without a battery, and then 4.5 ounces with an 18650 lithium-ion rechargeable battery. So half the weight is in the battery, but still, even 4.5 ounces is not that much. I mean, it's just a little tiny flashlight. And for you flashaholics out there that know all about flashlights, this one has a cool white Cree XML LED. As you can see, the layout of the flashlight is pretty ergonomic. You know, you normally carry a flashlight like this, so it's kind of nice that the clicky, as they call it in the flashlight world, is right here where your thumb is. Is that tactical? No, it's not, but it's very ergonomic for sure. The only downside to this is maybe you have to fumble around for it in the dark and find that button. Maybe it may take you a few seconds to find it. But if you orient your clip in your pocket the right way, every time you grab it, you'll know exactly where that clicky button is. So the features of this flashlight are pretty impressive. I'm not going to demonstrate all the different features it has because it has too many. But it does have high, medium, and low, and I'll just zip through some of the info so you know what it has. On high, you have 900 lumens, which is incredible for blinding somebody or searching a big open field for 5 minutes. And then it'll automatically step down to 500 lumens for 2 hours. So that's impressive for such a small little light. Bigger lights can do better, but like I said, this is a really small light that can do that. And then you can click down to 500 lumens for 2.2 hours. And then you can click down to 270 lumens for 5.4 hours, or 270 lumens of strobe for 4 hours. I have no idea why you'd want to do that, but you do have it. I guess for like a beacon maybe, I'm not sure. And then on medium, you have 90 lumens for 30 hours, or you can click down to 27 lumens for 66 hours, or you can click down to 9 lumens for 180 hours. So that's pretty impressive for medium. And then finally, the low setting, and this is the one that's going to knock your socks off. On the low setting, you can have it at 3 lumens for 25 days straight, or you can click down to 0.6 lumens for 54 days straight, or 0.1 lumens for 102 days straight. And then here's the one that's just insane. 0.02 lumens for 130 days straight. And I have no idea why you would need to do that. Maybe you're trapped in a cave or a mine or something. But that's just nuts. I mean, they're going to find your flashlight on before they find you alive, because you're not going to have water or food to even last that long probably. It's just crazy. I'll put a link at the bottom to some of the flashlight experts that actually have videos that show you how to click through all the different levels. So that's just ridiculous, unbelievable. And that's the reason why I'm making this video, because those kind of numbers are just insane. 900 lumens and 0.02 lumens for 130 days. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Now, one of the things that really sold me on this light was the fact that you can access 900 lumens just with one click. Bam, you click it and you got 900 lumens, blinding, which is awesome. Because if you're in an emergency situation, a defensive situation, and you're walking on some dark trail somewhere around your house and a dog starts running up on you, or somebody's hiding in the bushes, boom, you want 900 lumens ready to go with just one click. On the flip side, I also wanted this flashlight because if I wanted to read some paperwork or something in my vehicle, I wanted to be able to click it and go straight to the lowest setting. You know, I hate flashlights where you have to click through all the different settings until you find the one you want. So say I was going to read a piece of paperwork in my vehicle, you don't want to have 900 lumens blasting onto that piece of paper and just totally blinding you and everyone in the car. That would suck. With this flashlight, the biggest selling point with this one is that I can click it and go straight to 3 lumens. See that? Turn it off and go straight to 3 lumens with one click. Just hold it down for about a second and it'll go straight to 3 lumens. Turn it off, just like that. Straight to 3 lumens, hold it down, just like, see how easy that is? It's so intuitive. And if I want to get a little bit more light, you just double click it and it'll get brighter. Awesome. Good for caveman guys like me. This one has a reflector cone that has a slight orange peel to it. It does not have a strike bezel. It's just a glass lens, a really clear glass lens. And the literature on this says that it has an anti-reflective coating inside and out. This model has kind of a gunmetal gray kind of finish. This is type 3 hard anodized aluminum. So that's pretty nice, very durable. It comes with a nice little pocket clip. And the nice thing about this pocket clip is, as you can see here, it's pretty deep carry. You knife guys know what I'm talking about there. It's got that deep carry kind of style. And you can actually take this clip off like that and reverse it around to the other side. So if you wanted to clip this onto your hat, you can do it like that. And now you have a headlamp. If you're wearing a hat anyways. So that's pretty cool. It does have a little lanyard hole here. Probably not the best lanyard design, but they have one there if you want to put one on there. And I highly suggest you do put a lanyard on here because I already dropped this thing. As you can see there, it's got little character marks from me dropping it. But you know what? That's part of the testing. You know, I dropped it from about chest high. No, actually it was about pocket high. And it landed on the sidewalk, and it's fine. Nothing happened. Nothing broke on it. But yeah, brand new $95 light already has a scratch on it. That's okay though. This is going to be a hard use light, everyday carry light, so I expect it to get all beat up. Gives it character. As long as it keeps on working, that's all that I care about. It is water resistant down to 2 meters for 30 minutes. So you can get this thing wet. I mean, it's not a dive light, but you know, if you're out in the environment and you do get wet, you don't have to worry about this thing short-circuiting on you. And it does ship with extra O-rings in case your original O-rings start to degrade over time. They do give you some extra ones, so that's kind of nice. The battery that this uses is a very high performance, powerful 18650 3100 milliamp lithium-ion rechargeable battery. This one's made by Nicor, and like I said, I'm not an expert on these batteries, but they are extremely powerful. And from what I've heard on Candle Power forums, you do have to be responsible dealing with these kind of batteries, because if you mistreat them and abuse them, these things can explode. So got to be careful. Make sure you get good quality chargers, and obviously a good quality light to put these in. Some things to note about this flashlight, and I already mentioned it in the beginning of the video. Even though this thing does have an incredible 900 lumens, this is not a tactical light. If you want a tactical light, this is not the choice for you. You know, I was doing a lot of research, and as far as tactical lights go, I was looking at the Phoenix PD35, the 4.7s Maelstrom, the Nightcore MH2C, or the EagleTac D25C, and one of those flashlights that I just mentioned is going to be in my collection as far as tactical lights go, because they're pretty powerful, anywhere from 850 to 1100 lumens. But again, those are bigger, bulkier, more for tactical lights that you would use on a range and things like that, or self-defense. This is an EDC light, so different use. Alright, so say you're walking down a dark alley like I'm doing now, and you wanted to light it up and see who's down in here. With a 900 lumen Zebralight, you can do that. There's no way you can hide from this thing. This thing is extremely bright. It's almost when you get up close, like 10 feet, it's almost too bright. And if you were a bad guy or someone trying to do me harm, if I shine this in your face, you absolutely would not be able to see in my direction, because it's just that bright. Of course, there are brighter lights out there, but they're not as small as this. Alright, so that's my review of the Zerbralight SC600 Mark II. Like I said, the two big selling points of this thing is the 900 lumens coming out of this little tiny flashlight, and then also the 130-day runtime at 0.02 lumens. That's pretty amazing, both those two features. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe.